Welcome to the 119th edition of Spooky Reviews from Spooky Ventures. This time I'm looking at a Blu-ray release of a movie called Island Escape. This review is going to be a little tricky because in order to talk very deeply about it, it will require spoilers. So my main review will be pretty short. Then I'll give you an opportunity to step away and I'll get into a review that has more spoilers. This movie centers around a mercenary team hired to go in and rescue the daughter of a wealthy businessman. They have to take a helicopter onto an island that's being used for classified scientific research. It's obvious the people recruited have their own skill sets and histories, all of which make them the kind of tough and ready paramilitary team that would be needed for such a mission. All of that setup makes this sound like an action-adventure movie, and that is one aspect of it. There are definitely monsters on the island, though, so the horror element is definitely present. In addition, there are science fiction factors at play here. This movie does have some indie textures to it, but it feels closer to a big-budget movie than it does a production on the cheap. The one complaint I do have is that some of the dialogue is hard to hear. Beyond that, the acting is all solid, makeup and effects work well, and the movie definitely kept me watching. This jumps in at the start and doesn't really slow down. It's actually quite a thrill ride. Since that's all I can say about the movie without spoilers, I'll address the bonus features now. It includes some deleted scenes, the usual commentary, and a making-of featurette. And there are also some trailers and things like that. It's nothing earth-shattering, but much of it is worth having. Then again, you don't buy a movie for the bonus features usually. So let's just conclude the first part of this by saying that this movie is inventive, exciting, and has some serious scares. Now, if you don't like spoilers, you should probably shut the video off now because I'm going to give everyone a few moments and then get into some more spoiler-oriented stuff. So, consider this your final spoiler warning. Alright, if you're still here, I assume you're okay with spoilers. This movie is a real mind trip on a lot of levels. The whole island is locked into some kind of time warp that resets every 3 days. It has the effect of trapping anyone who goes there. It also means that you wind up with multiple versions of the same team showing up over and over again every 3 days. And those who survive mutate every 3 days, gradually turning more monstrous, more aggressive, larger, and more powerful. It's almost like a cross between the Hulk and some kind of zombie thing. So you can easily wind up being attacked by a mutated version of yourself who has been there for a few days longer than you have. That whole aspect of the film is so cool and mind-boggling. It's another reason I really love this film. Sure, it's not without its issues, but overall it is so entertaining. It's also the kind of thing that sticks with you even after the movie is done. I'd consider this film to be a hidden gem that deftly combines action-adventure with horror and science fiction. I heartily recommend it. Spooky Ventures is the home for spooky content and spooky merchandise on the web. Check it out today at spookyventures.com. And remember, always keep it spooky.